What's up? What's up? Welcome to Real Talking Healthy Food. It is your girl. I'm coming through, dropping another video for y'all, for the Care Bears and the family. Make sure when you step in, you are hitting the like and subscribe, and check out my other videos. I have quite a few. So I wanted to come in and let y'all know what's up and what we got coming ahead. Excuse my unkept ways. This everything is has been getting to me a little bit. Um, and this is an announcement and a little bit of an update, okay? Because I kind of been missing in action. So with the update, it's this has kind of been getting to me. I'm one of those people who don't like change, and so I'm very what is that word? I don't know, systematic. I don't know. But I don't like change. I like things to, Well, anyway, I'm a little stir crazy with being at home, but I've been, productive because I just cannot sit still. Um, in me and my rebellious ways, I've been walking outside every single motherfucking day because I want to know what's going on. So because I've been meddling and everything and seeing what's up. So, anyways, I had to connect back to myself. I've been playing in my garden and things are looking good. Um, Connecting with my spiritual side of things, trying to find some acceptance, which could be a task when you feel completely out of control. And if you're like me and one of those people who are kind of, disciplined for the most part, um, this could be very hard. I'm one of those people who like to work. I like going to work. I like the physical act of waking up and going to work. I'm not a lazy person at all. There's not a lazy bone in my body. Um, so this makes me feel very stagnant and lazy, and I just don't like the feeling. And with us knowing the truth, us, the Care Bears, we know the factuals of what's going on, and we have a lot of dummies. We're not gonna call they're dummies. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I was gonna try to be nice and diplomatic and all of that, but they're fucking dummies. I mean, at this point, if you are just going by what the news is telling you, you're a fucking bonehead at this point. It's way too much information, like, and I had to accept that about a lot of people. People will question you and believe the people who create things for their and their children's demise. Won't question anything at all, but will question your ass when you're bringing real actual receipts from these government websites. So that was a little disheartening for me, and I had it with my interpersonal circle, including coworkers, family members, associates. I don't really have friends, but just people I know, my neighbors and things like that, who are falling into this shit, and just dealing with the fact that people are going to be set in their ways and they're going to be led to their death, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's way too much information out here at this point to be that lost. And I think these motherfuckers beeping outside the door like, you can't get your lazy ass off a fucking car and knock. But anyway, and then I live in the hood and I'm working from home and I got hood-tastic ass shit going on. Niggas yelling at the top of their lungs at early in the morning. People talking at the top of their fucking esophaguses during the day. Like there's nobody else living in the fucking neighborhood. Girl done yelled out the window, knocked on the fucking door like, bitch, what the fuck are you yelling? Like, other people live around here. I'm sorry. My temper. we were remodeling, and that's another reason why I haven't really been recording, because it's been so loud um in here. It's so loud. I'm gonna tell you guys something, and I'm gonna have to show my ass on this camera. But if this person yells at that window one more motherfucking time, I'm going downstairs. And, and hey, knock on the door. No. So anyway, like I said, these things have its place, and I feel like for the job that I do, this belongs in a fucking office setting, okay? And I'm not moving. I like living in a black neighborhood. It is what it is. So, I kind of been losing myself in my garden and whatever. So I really do not like anything about this situation at all. And I've accepted that much about myself. But as far as accepting things, I'm working on that. Not diligently. I'm just trying to accept what the fuck is, okay? But I don't like anything about this at all. I do not like working at home. I do not like being here all day. I'm already a homebody, and I don't go to the club and kicking and all that dumb shit. I'm really a fucking ghetto ass nerd. You know what I'm saying? So I don't fucking I don't really like a lot of people around me anyway. You know what I'm saying? So the quarantine shit doesn't really bother me. It's kind of I mean I quarantine myself every day. Before this bullshit was going on. So I'm always to myself. I'm always in my room. I'm always dolo rolo. So I don't really that really wasn't much of an adjustment. But bringing my work home is something that I don't like. I want it separate. Now, if I was to work from home, it would be something that I ideally would like to do, but this is not my own business. So I'm grateful, but I just really can't appreciate the invasion of my space. I don't like my work being in my space. So there's no detachment. There's no break. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait till all this is over, but I can't wait till this is over. Because they're putting all those fucking towers all over the building. And, I'm thinking, like, if I get fucking sick from them fucking towers, I think I'm gonna have to sue them motherfuckers. Because they're fully aware of all the damage. So either way, I'm gonna be paid in check. So there's enough of my rambling and venting of the situation. So now with the update. So the update. Okay, so the announcement rather. We're gonna review George Orwell's 1984. We're gonna review the movie, okay? Um Shit, I got my breakfast on my nail. I'm telling y'all, this bitch got one more motherfucking time to keep beeping in front of my door. Shit, the nigga ain't coming to work. He should have been on time. Leave the bitch where he at. The ghetto. Talking about the ghetto. No, I ain't even gonna front my hood like that. Where I live, it's a nice area, so I'm not gonna front, but it's a black neighborhood for sure, clearly. Uh, so, like I was saying, George Orwell's 1984 is what we're going to be reviewing. I'm going to finish reading and listening to this book between today and tomorrow. I kind of had to put it off because I had to get my mental health together, and I really had to focus on that. The specific day will be, I think, Friday night would be the best night to do that, considering I'll have the whole day off. So Friday night is going to be the day that we're going to review the movie together. And I promise you guys, I'm not going to do any lazy review. The Matrix, I can't say was a lazy review, but I kind of just hit those points right where I wanted to. I mean, it wasn't no need to go through all the other shit. Um, but this is going to be the first time I ever watched this movie. So it should be interesting to see. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. If you are interested, you can listen to the audio for free on YouTube. Just type in 1984 1984, George Orwell's 1984 in audio, and you'll be able to listen to the book. If you don't want to buy it, I got this book here for $7.55 on Amazon. It's the paperback book. It's not the original copy. So I learned that there's different covers for this book. So I was just looking for the cheapest one to keep it real, because I already had the audio, but I wanted to have the physical book. And I'm also gonna order Behold a Pale Horse. We're gonna review that as well. If you want to get ahead of the game, you can listen to that audio as well, and that review will be to be announced. There's no movie associated with that, so we're gonna review the book. Um, there's a lot of things going on in pop culture and things like that with like young NBA and all those guys, Cardi and all those people. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about any of them. I cannot name one motherfucking song that nigga makes. Except for the one with E40 when E40 was like the dust. That's all I know. That's all I know. And it's because my ex played it over and over again. But I have no interest in anybody new. If the nigga's name is not Chris or Brown, I generally don't give a fuck. If it's not Kenna, Ken, or Super Saucy, I don't give a fuck, really. You really have to be talking about something for me to pay attention to you. I fucks with Kendrick Lamar, but he kicked in the door on some trill shit, talking about the high power. I mean, off top, we're the same age, we come from the same state during the same time, so we relate on a very deep level, whether he knows it or not. I mean, California in the 90s. I mean, we're part of the Reagan era. We're part of the Just Say No programs and shit. So, but if you're not talking about anything, I'm not. I don't like that sound. I don't like the new sound. It's piercing to my ears. It's something about that sound that my soul just cannot fuck with. I don't like no new music. I don't like the beat. I don't like the sound. I don't like the way they present themselves. I think they're all idiots. They look like aliens. I don't know. They look like some extraterrestrial crack babies or something. I don't know. Like, they all sound like fucking idiots to me, and I cannot deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So, enough of that. This is what we're going to do on Friday night. I'll announce the time once I'm able to commit to something, because I got to figure out if I can get these nails together, and I need to braid my hair as well. So your girl might be coming through with a fro, okay? So this is Real Talking Healthy Food. You don't know what you may see with me. But I got about 8 minutes till I gotta get to work. So make sure you listen to the audio. To rent the movie, let's find out how much it costs for y'all. Okay, y'all. So to rent is $2.99. I don't need no HD and all that fancy shit. And to buy is $12.99. So I'm gonna just buy it. Because sometimes I just like to go back and look at things that I might not have seen. Uh, bitch, look at Cleopatra down here. Bitch, that is not no Cleopatra. Bitch, disrespectful than a motherfucker. But it is what it is. Yeah. So I mean, $3. You'll be put onto some game for $3. Watch it, and then when we all come together on Friday night, we can all be on the same page on uh what it is. So we could go through our parts. Some of the parts we like, some of the parts we didn't like together. So yeah, and then also I would advise too to listen to the audio as well. It's not that many chapters. I mean, the book is not very long, so I should be able to knock this down if we're not busy. It's about 300 and something pages, which isn't very much if you're doing some focused reading. And let me tell you something, that Winston, I'm telling you, is hilarious than a motherfucker. So let's see. There's three parts, one, two, and they showed to be about over a little over 3 hours each. Okay, here's one straight through. At Jeff Middleton. This was uploaded 3 years ago, but it's 10 hours and 11 minutes. But if you read fast, you could probably knock it down on your own. But if you just want to listen to the audio to get on deck, then just do that. And then just to get ahead of the game, after we review this, let's just move on to Behold a Pale Horse. This is going to be my third time uh reading that or listening to it. I listened to it the first time. So this is going to be my third time listening to it. So I'm looking forward to doing that as well. But yeah, so I got to go. But yeah, if you watch it at NiiiiGhT.com, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you care, share if you dare, especially if you're a Care Bear. Yeah, and please tune in Friday. I will post once I'm able to commit to a time. As I always do, you'll see it pending on my channel. And yeah, make sure you hit me up on the gram at Real Talk and Healthy Food. Now that I got my kitchen back, I'll be able to chef up something. I might be able to do something quick for y'all this weekend, but we'll be back to normal next week for sure. Okay? So, yeah, y'all have a good and safe day. If you're feeling sick, do not go to the hospital. It's a setup. Unless it's just under dire straits. I don't want to give you no bad advice, but I do want to, give you a heads up. All right? So, peace, love, and hair grease and all that jazz. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Two fingers.